We welcome you to Hope Field and Gardiner, proud home of the Gardiner Tigers, as Munzing Media Sports brings you high school football action, opening of the 2023 season under perfect conditions here. We'll kick off at 70 degrees with no wind, a beautiful night for football. Hello, buddy, I'm Rob Munzing. Jim Palmer joining me again this year as our color analyst. Andy Munzing on our game cam. Chris Wheeler doing our field camera here tonight, and Nate Munzing running our production here from Gardiner Area High School. As always, our pregame show is brought to you by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club, and we want to thank the Gardiner Sports Boosters Club for their participation. And you're taking a look at Chris with the roving camera. He's showing you the new snack shack that is in operation this year, and just an outstanding job by all involved in that. Real impetus behind our great sponsor, Clyde Fowler. Fowler's Roofing and Construction also were contributing to that project. They did the building and took good care of everybody to get this up, and donated their time and their supplies and put that together for the Boosters Club. We want to thank Clyde and Tiffany. We'll be making them an ad here very shortly as we get set to go for the season. But we want to recognize them, and also the camera that you're looking at right there. Clyde bought that for us, and so we're putting that to good use as well. So thanks to former player Clyde Fowler, played on our 97 Eastern A championship team, a valuable member of our community, sponsoring a lot of things. Rob Munzing, Jim Palmer here for the pregame as we take a look at this game. Jimmy, these teams come in here. Both playoff teams last year have to really fill some key holes. Some of the key playmakers on both sides of the ball gone for both teams. But that last year, getting in the playoffs, good impetus there. Matt Friedman comes back. He's in his second year for the Mount Blue Cougars. They're down to our left. Andy will give you a shot of them as they gather here in the pregame. And Matt's putting together a good program at Mount Blue. Numbers are up, and it should be a pretty competitive game. Some of the key players for them here tonight as we take a look at it for impact players. Charles Stevens returns to tight end. We did this game last year, Jim. Stevens was a good tight end for them. Noah Prescott, wide receiver as well. They come in with a new quarterback as they had to replace Meter at quarterback. So it would be new quarterbacks for both teams this year, Jim. Give us a little bit of thoughts from your perspective here as a former coach here for the Tigers and a longtime football player here. How was it on opening night, Jimmy?
Oh, I was just going to say it's exciting to be here for week one for high school football. You know, there's a lot of build up to it. I'm sure both of these teams have put a lot of work in the preseason with double sessions and getting their teams ready to execute. But good numbers on both sides. You know, that's always a good sign, especially with high school football these days. Some of the schools are fighting for numbers, but it's really good to see both of these traditional schools with healthy numbers. Well,
that's the thing, too. Back when you were playing, we played Mount Blue, and they were certainly a tough opponent of ours all the years that we were here in Tiger Town, you and I coaching, and certainly remember some of the great players. And, you know, there's a link here from Mount Blue to Gardiner tonight. Jordan Whitney is now one of the assistant coaches for the Gardiner Tigers. Of course, he was a fabulous quarterback, Jimmy, up there at Mount Blue High School when Coach Powlin led them to a state championship. And he's working with the quarterbacks here at Gardiner, and he'll be working with Chase Burgess, a new quarterback for the Gardiner Tigers this year, as Chase comes in as a junior this year. Saw some limited action last year, but certainly he'll be at the controls of the Gardiner Tiger offense. Both these teams running the spread offense, Jim. Gardiner's running some of the PRO. Pass run on, RPO. See, the old coach,
CPO,
just knows 37. So. So Tigers stretching out there just down below us as they get set to go. We're going to have a special ceremony. That's why we came on early here. Wanted to make sure that we were able to do that. Chris will be back over here shortly to close in on that. So this is the Modern Woodmen of America.
Tonight with Jamie Greenleaf, representing Modern Woodmen of America.
The Modern Woodmen of America.
Proud to have the opportunity to honor and recognize a person in this community as hometown hero for his service This plaque we are presenting tonight is
So this is the Hometown Hero Award.
You believe in volunteer service, and so do we. As a fraternal financial services organization dedicated to improving the quality of life for families and communities, we recognize your accomplishments and appreciate your contribution to your community. You are truly a hometown hero.
Hometown hero Sam Shaw. They couldn't have picked a better guy, Jimmy.
No, he's had an impact on a lot of football players.
Longtime voice of Gardiner Tiger football, as well as a youth league coach many years ago. And you know what? Back at it. He's still coaching in the youth football league.
I heard that.
So that's fantastic. Sam, a 1966 graduate of Gardiner Area High School. Served in Vietnam. Came back, raised his family here in Tiger Town.
He returned to the community and started a family. In his free time, he began to volunteer, coaching sports, starting a tradition that has gone on for over half a century.
Over half a century, Sam Shaw giving back to this great community.
On many levels, from youth to high school. He was also an MSAD 11 school board member.
School board
for many years.
member and chair of the school board for many, many years.
That he has been one of the greatest supporters of all Gardiner sports and co-curricular athletics. He is a husband, father, and grandfather. Since his days of announcing football games at Quimby Field to today at Home Field, his distinctive and relentless enthusiasm for competition in sport has solidified his reputation.
Talk about some of Sam's accomplishments.
Football players long
Number 20 for the Gardiner Tigers back in the day.
by this man
He would have played for
was a great
Coach Smidlin,
play or a team
great man in the history of high school football.
Tiger captain.
I saw a picture with Coach Shaw with his jersey on
Yeah.
Facebook the other day. Still fits him.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. That's fantastic.
Like this man. Ladies and gentlemen, your modern Woodman hometown hero, the voice of the Gardiner Tigers, Mr. Sam Shaw.
Sam didn't know about this. It was a big secret. Young Sam took care of doing this for him and making sure that he was not in the know of this so that it would be a surprise for him. And it's the reason that we started our broadcast at 6:30 tonight so that we would be on in time to be able to bring you this, because no man has done more for Gardiner Area High School athletics over the years, and not just athletics, but the whole community, than Sam Shaw. Sam was one of those people that when we considered the Burgess Award for the very first year, Jimmy, we gave it to Coach Burgess when he retired in 1997.
Yeah.
1998 was the first year that we gave that out, and it went to Sam Shaw.
Yeah, well deserved. You know, congratulations to Coach Shaw, but, you know, it makes you realize how fortunate we are in this community to have people like that who step up all the time. And, you know, that's what builds the tradition that they have here in Gardiner.
So let's get back to the game at hand. We talked about Mount Blue a little bit. Let's take a look at the Gardiner Tigers, some of the key players for the Gardiner Tigers. We mentioned that Chase Burgess will be taking over at quarterback. He'll be number 33. Owen Chadwick, one of the running backs, number 26. Evan Mishu was a player that really looks to have a breakout season. You're seeing Evan right there and seeing Chase. Looking for Evan to have a breakout season. He's a 2-year captain for the Gardiner Tigers. And Evan's got the potential, one of those kids, Jimmy, that every touch can be a chunk play.
Yeah, I remember last year some of the plays that he ripped off. And if I remember right, he was a great receiver as well out of the backfield.
Kyle Duty will be seeing service on both sides of the ball. He's a fast running back as well. We saw him during the game against the exhibition game last week against Winthrop. As Chadwick went out, they took him out as a precautionary measure. So Duty got some carries in that game. Pass-wise, taking a look at wide receiver Brady Davison has had an excellent camp for the Gardiner Tigers. Number 87 really goes up and gets the ball well, and Zach Christen was a all-league last year as tight end, and he's the go-to receiver for the Gardiner Tigers, I believe, Jimmy. So we've got some pregame activities still to come here, but we're going to step away. We'll take a little bit of a break here, and we'll come back. We'll have kickoff when we come back to Gardiner High School after these messages. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Back here as we see the Gardiner Tigers being introduced. The Tigers are back. Nobody's run through that yet. Tigers in their black jerseys and impossible to see orange numbers. We do the best we can. That's why I bring Jimmy on. He's got the younger eyes.
They're getting older, though.
Hope you're enjoying the views from Chris's camera down there on the field.
Oh, that was different.
Here they come.
They came through it.
They came through it.
Coming
I like
back to
it.
the sideline. That's a different thing.
And Chris was ready for it. So we'll take another break. We'll come back. We will have the kickoff, and we come back after this. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Hi, my name is Shayna Everson, and I'm with the Atlantic Youth Sports, Inc. As a nonprofit athletic program, we strive to develop young people into successful athletes and leaders by focusing on 3 values: confidence, teamwork, and respect. Our programs include basketball, lacrosse, softball, and volleyball. Our vision is continuing to build for the community as we have grown to 10-plus teams with 3 other athletic programs and having an opportunity to build a home. And because of your support, we have an outdoor court in West Gardiner. Thank you to our volunteers, athletes, and coaches who put in the dedication to create our home. If you would like to donate today, please go to www.aysinc.org/donate and make a difference tomorrow.
Rob Munson, Jimmy Palmer back here, getting set for the kickoff. Captain's out at midfield. We attempted to get the officials mic'd up, but I don't believe we did. not all officials are comfortable with getting mic'd up. See head coach Patrick Munzing. Third season for Patrick as head coach. Chris giving you a good look of that huddle out there. This is a camera that we picked up for the Lobster Bowl coverage. Used it at the Lobster Bowl this year, and really worked out great. Really love it.
Yeah, that's a great
Chris
view.
was all the way over to the snack shack and with the wireless. So, Dennis Dakin is the referee tonight. Got the chain gang over there. They're making an announcement about the Legend program that Mark Poole has put together. What a program that is Mark's done with that, huh?
Yeah.
Just fantastic. Timmy Sullivan over there tonight.
Yeah, they had some great people participate last year, and it looks like they're good. They're going to have some good.
I saw Tim when he came in with Mark, and Tim's going to be over here, and we'll talk to Tim at halftime, find out all the things Tim's doing. He's a multi-talented gentleman.
Great musician.
We'll talk to Tim about that a little bit. Got some other things that we can mention as we're getting set to go here. Got a note from former Tiger Brett Warren. He wants to let everybody in the community know that Warren's Walkers will be doing their 11th year. This is the third time they'll be in Gardiner. It's going to be on September 29th. It's a fundraiser in memory of their father, Ard, who was a great community member, long-time teacher, coach here in MSAD 11. It's going to be down at Bateau Brewing on the 29th. And then on the 30th, they've got the walk at the Gardiner Common. So any information on that, if you want to contribute to that, check out Barry or Brett on Facebook. I think they have a Warren's Walkers Facebook page there. So they're going to be doing that. They welcome everybody to come on down and do that. Also, the Boosters Club we mentioned, they've got a big fundraiser coming up as well, Jimmy. The Tiger Classic Golf Tournament on September 24th. That'll be at Natanis at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that'll be they always have pretty good participation.
They do. Yeah, the Boosters contributed over $14,000 in funding last year to the programs.
Yeah.
So they're looking for teams to play in their sponsors, donate a raffle item or whatever. See the Tigers getting set to go here. And I also want to point out, occasionally we get folks that want to help us out here and, donate to the cause that is Munzing Media. And I want to thank personally Jane and Anita Folcomer. They sent a very, 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 not enough berries to go through, generous contribution to Munzing Media just before the start of this season. Jay and Anita, tremendous people here in our community, and I want to thank Jane and Anita for their contribution. You can donate to Munzing Media. It's on our Munzing Media Sports website. There's a little donate button there, but we're not pushing that. I just wanted to reach out and thank them for doing that. The other note I've got a list of notes here in the first game. Great sponsor, EOP, Elliott Office Products. They're moving. I saw them moving in today. They're moving into the old Matthew Bike Shop down there in Farmingdale. So a move for them. So that's where they're going to be. And as we said, congratulations to Sam Shaw. So Tigers will kick off. It'll be Asher Nagy, the sophomore, to do the honors for the Tigers, and we'll be underway for this season. Hits down at about the 30-yard line. Coming back the other way here is Peter Doobie. He's got a pretty good return going up to about the 38-yard line. So that was Cousino, I'm sorry, on the return. Xavier Smith made the tackle for the Tigers on the special team. Alex Ratcliffe be one of the running backs in the backfield here for the Mount Blue Cougars as they come out 1st and 10 in the spread offense. Power pistol set. They're going to run it off the left side, and this is Cousino with it, and not much there for Cousino, maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, good pressure from the Tigers on the edge there, coming up and making the play.
Chase Burgess came over for the tackle for the Tigers. Evan Mishu, the cleanup, the backers. Mishu will play a big role in that defense. Tucker Finch, the sophomore, number 11, is your quarterback for the Cougars. A.J. Liberty out here on the near side. We talked about Charles Stevens, tight end, but he's more of a flex end in this spread offense as they signal it in, and took a long time to do. We'll see. Second down, about 7. Tucker Finch wants to throw, throws out in the flat. Tigers are there. Oh, almost a pick.
Good read.
Tremendous read that time. And almost a pick.
I think that was Gabe
Evan Ahern came over, read the play perfectly. Came inside out. Going to look at it right here, Jimmy. Look at it. The ball floated a little bit. Oh, right through both hands. And I think Ahern knows, oh boy, I was looking at something special there.
That was well covered. Well covered. We talked before the game, Coach, that Mount Blue's pretty big up front.
So they've got a third down, does Fitch. And they'll pick up the first down off the left side. It was Cousineau. Cousineau picks up the first down. He's a junior. Dingwell came over in the tackle. Noah Prescott in the slot here to the far side of Liberty. Stevens is the third inside receiver, kind of a flex tight end, as we said, number 14 for the Mount Blue Cougars. First down of the game. Fitch in the pistol set. Runs it off the left side. The Tigers are right there for that one.
Yeah, he tried to make a move in the backfield, but there are 2 Tigers there waiting for him.
Yeah, kind of a stretch out to the side. Tigers close that quickly. Kristen came up in from the second level to make the tackle. Ball at the 49-yard line. First drive of the game if you're just joining us. Pitch wants to throw. He's got time. Now scrambles. Trying to read. Now he's going to throw incomplete. Tigers came up late with some good pressure.
Good pressure, solid coverage.
Christian on the coverage. Xavier Smith came in with the late coverage, with the late pressure here, as Fitch had some time.
Yeah, he had to make a decision.
And a good close. Yeah, that's the type of play, Jimmy, you want to make it. You know, he who hesitates is lost, and Smith came up and made a good athletic decision there. So it's 3rd and 11 here from Mount Blue. And kind of in a tight run set here. Let's see what they want to do. They're going to go sprint out pass. Fitch wants to throw downfield. He throws. Tigers get the pick.
He's got room.
Got some running room here to the near side. That's Dingwell. Dingwell's going to be down out to midfield. Cody Dingwell with the interception on 3rd down for the Tigers. And the Tigers sideline excited there. 3rd and 11. Fitch went left side on the rollout. Tigers had good coverage.
Yeah, they had good coverage of that whole series there, Coach.
So to be first down for the Tigers about midfield. You're going to see it right here. Some good pressure comes in here. Tucker Finch lets it go, and Dingwell with the good step in right here. See him get underneath it.
Yeah,
makes the nice catch.
One behind, one in front.
And then he had some running room out here towards the Gardiner sideline. So Tigers, good field position for their first drive of the game. Chase Burgess at quarterback for the Tigers. Little scissors play, some running room here on the left side.
Ooh, good tackle.
And closed up pretty quickly, but Tigers with a decent first run. It was Mishu on the cross play there. Faked right, gave it back left to Mishu. Picks up about 5 yards. Stevens was one of the guys then on the tackle for the Cougars. Davison to go far right, slot near side. Tigers 2 running backs. That was a miscommunication out on the right side. Could have been dangerous. They're trying to get it out to the wide receiver, Brady Davison.
Yeah, it looked like he ran a stay. And
yeah, looked like they were throwing the hitch, and the receiver was running the stay. That could have been a dangerous situation.
That's what's good about picking up 5 on the first play, because you can play a little bit with the pass game.
Tigers in spread with Chase Burgess. Chadwick, the running back for the Tigers. He'll throw it out in the flat. Nice catch out there. And a first down. As we said in the pregame, Zach's the go-to guy there. Good hands, soft hands, Jimmy. We saw Zach with some big catches last year.
Yeah, uses his body, not in this situation, but uses his body well to get position.
And it's a good delivery here by Burgess, as he was able to get the ball out before the break. We're seeing it right here, literal play-action pass. Now back live. They're going to go left side. It's the play they opened up with, and Michu's got some good yardage down to about the 31-yard line.
They're getting
that was Chadwick, I'm sorry, on the carry.
They're getting good initial holes up front, which they're outsized, but they're quicker.
Yeah, some big kids inside for the Cougars. Tigers' quickness. It's a young offensive line for the Gardiner Tigers. But they've got a 2nd and 6 here. Burgess.
Good cut.
Good cut up inside. Good jump cut there. Going to be close to the first down. It was Michu. You can see no hesitation there by Michu.
Yeah, once he saw
Mark him on the stop for Mount Blue.
Once he saw that lane, he set his foot down and made the cut.
So it's 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. I'd say less than 1 looking across at the chains. We'll see what the Tigers' short yardage strategy is going to be this year. Last year it was quarterback power run. They'll slant it off the right side for the first down, and Michu. That's been the go-to play so far. That little, I call it scissors action.
Yeah,
from little crossbuck action there up inside. But it's been effective for the Tigers so far on this drive. They took over after the Dingwell interception at midfield. They picked up a couple of first downs here. Chadwick, the running back here for the Tigers. Single running back. They'll throw it out. Davison's got it. He's got away. Brady Davison down to the 5. He's inside the 5. Did he get in? Out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. Davison with the catch, and you saw the rangy wide receiver go down the left side.
Yeah, nice run after the catch.
Just a little stay pass here, and he beats the 2 tacklers and stretches out and gets inside the 1. We'll come back to live action here. Empty set. Keep. Right side. Touchdown, Tigers. It was Burgess on the quarterback keep to the right side to pick up the touchdown for the Tigers.
Tigers sidelines excited. Good drive.
1-yard touchdown run. Asher Nagy. They'll wait for Davison to come in. Nagy snap back, little low. Nagy's up with it and good with it. So the Tigers strike first. The interception by Cody Dingwell. 50-yard drive capped off by Chase Burgess on the quarterback keeper. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More football after this.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019. Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27. We are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2009.
So back for the kickoff. Nagy gets into this one. Back inside the 15, Cousineau. He's got some running room. Cousineau breaks, trips over his own guy, or he might have been gone. Almost up to the 40-yard line. Jimmy, an impressive first drive for the Gardiner Tigers.
Yeah, very balanced. The pass looked good. The run, it looked like they were getting 3, 4, 5 yards a clip on the run. No penalties, so that's what you want to see early in the season is good execution.
Kevin Averill, the offensive coordinator, at the controls of the Gardiner Tiger offense. You see the sideline there. Patrick Munzing, the head coach for the Tigers. Tigers into the first Mount Blue drive after they picked up a couple of first downs. They moved the ball okay. They'll come off here near side. Cousineau with a good cut. Going to get driven down.
I think they're going to get a hold here in the backfield.
Was Braden Elliott came over to make the tackle for the Gardiner Tigers, but penalty. And Mishu was there first, and Elliott cleaned it up. Andy Munzing doing our game cam work from up here in the press box, and Chris Wheeler roaming the sidelines. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here from Hopefield and Gardiner. Rob Munzing, Jimmy Palmer, Andy Munzing running our game cam. It's a Munzing night here. Head coach Patrick Munzing. Ex-coach Rob Munzing up here calling the plays, send them down. I call all the good plays, Jimmy. I send them in telepathically.
He had a lot of good plays.
Because Jimmy Palmer, part of the Munzing coaching tree. So Liam Pistol set here for Fitch. First down again. Throws it out left side, and massive humanity out there. And another dangerous thing. You noticed early on the Tigers coverage has been pretty tight so far.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my former manager, Jason Murphy, watching here tonight. Murphy, you're the best.
Murph.
Seven nothing. You see, we're official on the clock here from Hopefield and Gardiner, so 6:29 left. Matt Friedman sending in the play here. Tucker Finch, the sophomore quarterback. Cousineau, 22, the running back. Fitch wants to throw. He gets some late pressure. Throws over, almost intercepted, and then caught. So that was a great deflection and catch. It was Ratcliffe. Alex Ratcliffe. Kind of an excuse me catch, but he'll take it.
Tigers got a little pressure off the edge, which was good. Made him hurry his throw a little bit.
And truthfully, that ball could have been picked. 7-0 Tigers. Interception by Dingwall. Return to midfield. 50-yard drive for the Tigers. The big play in that. Several good plays, but the big play was the Brady Davison little wide receiver screen that he took down inside the 1-yard line. Chase Burgess scored for the Tigers on the next play. And that's where we stand. The Nagy extra point was good. This is third down. Still 11 to go. Don't forget the penalty. Fitch wants to roll. He's got pressure.
Good pressure.
Tigers come in and swarm. They're cut back on the attack.
Good job by the Tigers getting to the football.
Well, this is not a big defense, Jimmy, but I was talking to the Patrick Caldwell, coordinating the defense, Patrick Munzing, said, we're not big, but we run. And you can see it here. The swarm by the Gardiner Tigers right here is overwhelming. Punt situation. And that one is dribbled. I don't know if anybody touched it. I don't think so. I don't know what's going on. I think
when it went through the first line, somebody looked like they might have got a hand on it, but I don't know if they got it.
Well, I've been around football a long time. I'll let you describe that one, Jimmy. That's what the color guy does. I don't know what that was. It was one of those running punts, which Coach Munzing hates.
Call it a rugby punt.
Yeah, rugby punt.
Yeah, you start running.
Don't get me started on it.
Just punt the ball.
That's how I like it. Burgess back at quarterback here for the Tigers. Tigers
Leaning, yep.
As Jimmy had said, they came to Chadwick off the left side, but as you had said,
it's becoming more common in high school football.
A little lean.
I don't think either team's huddle up now.
No, nobody huddles.
They get on the ball and look at their wristbands.
Yep. Nate, if you're having trouble with replay, stop the replays and then restart it fresh. Oh.
Jet motion.
Tigers dropped the ball, and now it's every man for himself, and that's going to be a loss for the Tigers as symptomatic of a young team, Jimmy. A flawless first drive, and the second drive has sputtered here a little bit.
Yeah, yep.
So you're in a situation now where you get the lead, you're back inside the 33-yard line now, so you got a second down and very long, so maybe back to the run game on this second down play, Jimmy, see if you can't get a little bit of
pickup.
Yeah. Burgess calls for the snap, and that's what they'll do. They'll cross it off here, they cut up inside, and that's still a good-looking run play.
Yeah.
Any way, shape, or form. It's picking up 5-6 at a time for the Tigers. Of course, with a 2nd and 22, you're not going to pick up the first down, but gets them out to about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and it really puts you in a position where you can play a little bit of the field position and get back, so you get a punt that might pin him back inside the 20.
So 3rd and 16. Mount Blue playing in a little prevent here, 3-man rush, and they're going to drop guys off. That's what they do. Burgess wants to throw right side. Going to dump it underneath and incomplete. So I'll bring up a 4th down punt situation for the Tigers. So better job here for the Mount Blue defense. They're happy with this sequence. Of course, penalty on first down, the miscue on 1st and 15 put the Tigers in a hole, so they will get set to punt. Now they'll switch back. Burgess is the quarterback and the punter. He's going to launch one out high. Going to hit down inside the 40 and get a Gardiner Tiger.
Good roll, yeah.
Make a roll. And a Mount Blue guy dangerously down there. And boy,
that doesn't make a coach
You
happy.
tried to dance with him and have him, kick the ball. So that was Andy Munzling's up here. He was our punter back when we played in the slop of the grass field. And you never got a bounce like that, Andrew.
Rob, ND filter.
Yeah, ND filter is going to be right here.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah. You get a little message on the screen, Andy. Okay. Oh, okay, don't worry.
It's good, yeah, that's all set.
Yeah. So a little dark on the camera. We fixed it. So Mount Blue pen deep in their own territory. They'll have 1st and 10.
Hold that right there where Patrick
Fitch, the quarterback. Cousineau, the running back. He'll get it off the left side. Cousineau comes forward for about 4 yards. Coach Patrick Munzling surveying the scene out there. Evan Mishu came over from inside on the tackle for the Tigers. 2nd down. 6 to go. I think Mount Blue might be a little conservative here, Jim. And, they picked up 4 on first down. So deep in their territory. I think this is a run play, Jim.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The pass hasn't really...
And they'll do it, and they'll be out to the sticks and probably pick up the first down. Cousineau on the carry for the first down for the Mount Blue Cougars.
Yeah, it looks like Mount Blue's trying to get a little bit of momentum here with keeping the ball on the ground.
Tigers lead at 7-0. Dingwell interception. Cody brought it back to the 50. Tigers on their first drive. Looks smartly down the field. Matriculated well down the field, as the late Hank Stram would have said back in the 60s. First down, they move the chains. Fitch wants a throw. Gets late pressure, throws, and Tigers almost with another pick. Well, Tigers are good back in the secondary. They got some good athletes back there. They're trying to get it to Stevens, the tight end. He's one of their premier players, and Tigers are well aware of that. You're going to see it right now. Stevens running a little short corner route. Had it right in his hands, almost picked it off. So 2nd and 10. So Mount Blue not afraid to put the ball in the sophomore hands and let him wing it. Perfect conditions to play any type of football. The playbook is wide open on a night like this. Perfect conditions.
No wind.
No wind. Shouldn't be any fatigue factors. It's about 68 degrees. They'll run it left up inside. The Tigers forcing unit says hello. There's a cat pack swarm there.
Yeah, good fill in the middle.
I think Turtelot was in there, one of the guys for the Gardiner Tigers, a big sophomore. Number 73 for the Tigers. Tyler Turtelot. His dad, Mike, played a great role in one of our really good teams back in the 95 season.
Yeah.
Was he 95? Or 91? Back in the 90s.
Might have been 91.
Mike was a rover for us. Yeah, it was 91. It was on the 91 team. Well, Coach gets the dates scrambled a little bit every now and again, but I'm pretty sure of it now. 3rd and 10, Fitch wants to throw. Some late pressure for the Tigers. He's got time. Lets it go right through the hands. He had a man that was there, not able to bring it in, was Gary Hawkins.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a mismatch there and put the ball up high where he could get his hands on it.
It was a good throw. It was a good throw by Fitch. We're going to see it right here, Jimmy. He put the ball right on the money. You can see Hawkins is going to break open. First punt wasn't great, so they're going to punt again. See it right here. Almost was able to come back shoulder. And the Tigers almost with the block. I can't find the ball, but it didn't go very far.
It's over on the 40 on their sideline. But again, it was the rugby punt and never got any air under it.
So Tigers going to start in Mount Blue territory.
Yeah, good field position.
Yeah, just about a 12-yard punt.
This is where you almost think you might take a shot right here with the short field.
Well, what you got right here, Jimmy, you got a situation that you're almost in 4-down territory here, particularly if you pick up a first down. So that'll change your play call. Let's see what the Tigers want to do. They want to throw quickly. Burgess throws it out in the flat. He's got his man wide open. Nicely executed there, and Tigers will move the sticks. That was Zach Christian.
Great job with the quarterback setting his feet, being comfortable, and putting it right on target.
Well, let's credit the Gardiner Tigers offensive line for letting Burgess step back there and take a look downfield. Let the whole play develop. So Tigers 1st and 10. Chadwick, the running back to the right, or Burgess. Quick throw, a little slant, come inside. And still up on his feet, finally swarmed under, but going to pick up about 5 yards. Well, Cody Dingwell. One of the things I like what the Tigers are doing, Jimmy, distributing the ball.
Yeah. Looked like the defense was giving them a little bit of room, and they took what they gave them.
Cousineau came over from the secondary to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 as we tick down under 30 seconds. Davison comes out here near side. Mishu in the slot to the left. Tigers out to the flat again. Got his man, but a quick close. Kristen again, but he was swarmed under by Hiscock pretty quickly here, and that'll end the first quarter of play. So we're played one here from Hope Field. Gardiner Tigers 7, Mount Blue Cougars nothing. We're back after this.
Good.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Gosline Insurance, the official insurance of Munzing Media. They insure all my equipment and my home, my car, everything. Great supporters of Gardiner area youth for so many years. Gosline Insurance Group.
Tigers on a good drive right now, Coach. Good timing on their pass game.
3rd down and 4. Burgess wants to keep it. He's got some running room, cuts it back inside and picks up the first down, lowers the boom at the end. Tigers offensive line executing well tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, they like we said, they're smaller, but they're quicker, and I think they've got pretty good technique.
Griffin Richards, 74, one of the guys here. Turtlelots inside there. Tigers bunt set right side on a 1st and 10. Empty set. Chase Burgess gets the snap. He wants to run, strong run. Runs it right side.
Good block.
Got a nice block on the edge, and he's down inside the 5. What a block on the edge. We'll take a look at that one again. Boy, that's hard there because you got to make sure that you don't clip somebody, hit him in the back, but we want to give credit to this one.
Yeah, that freed him up.
Nate will work the replay. Let's take a look at it where the crack comes right there.
Yeah, it was clean.
Might have been Dingwall coming in from the outside.
Almost a horse collar there, too.
Yeah, that was almost a horse collar. Double backs for the Tigers. They're at the 2-yard line. Burgess calls for it. They run the little cross play up inside. Touchdown, Tigers!
I think he sidestepped himself into the end zone there, Coach.
Evan Mishu with the 2-yard touchdown run for the Tigers.
That cross action in the backfield is really working.
Yeah,
for him.
Tigers are showing some stuff tonight that they really hadn't run during preseason. Look at that cut. That's your favorite player, Walter Payton, right? Used to make that jump cut.
Yeah.
Nagy in for the extra point. Snap back ball down. Ash's kick is up. Looks true. Did it make it? It did. So 2 for 2 on extra points for Asher Nagy, and the Tigers lead it 14-0.
So another drive of good execution.
Absolutely. We'll stay right here with it, Nate. Let you know at halftime. We're going to do this year. We'll have whoever the legend is in the, not the Legends booth like the Red Sox do. We have the Legends chain game. Mark Pula does a great job over there. See Coach Kevin Averill happy with his offense here so far tonight. It'll be Tim Sullivan coming up. We'll talk to Timmy about his years playing for the Tigers. 91, 92, 93 were his seasons as a Gardiner Tiger. Multi-sport, 3-sport athlete. Tim was one of the only sophomores who played any amount of time on that 91 Eastern Maine Championship team, the 11-1 team that we had. He was a sophomore, played a lot of special teams, backup, played some rover.
And that was a pretty small roster, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Coach?
it was, yeah.
Boy, Evan Mishu, what impresses me with him is his vision. He really sees those lanes.
So Cousineau almost broke the last kickoff return. We'll see what they do with it. Kickoff's pretty good. Tigers have found a good kicker in Nagy. Up the middle, Tigers swarm to it. He'll be out to about the 35-yard line, just inside the 35-yard line. Crowley for the tackle on the special teams for the Tigers. Kind of a smallish opening night crowd because I think it's the holiday weekend, Jimmy.
People traveling.
People are out camping. We haven't had any really good weather all summer.
If the sun's out.
I think people saw the advanced forecast and said, okay, let's get cooking on it.
You're going to have summer in 4 days.
Tigers forcing units done a solid job here tonight. Pitch at quarterback here. He's got a pistol set. Going to give it up to Cousineau. Tigers will be there.
That looked like one of the linebackers got in.
Braden Elliott came on for the Tigers. Mademoiselle Creamer loving our sideline camera tonight. Yeah, we got the full Munzing Media crew here tonight. No other things going on. We're very busy with our scheduling for the colleges this year. But tonight, all Munzing here tonight. Want to run a little counter tray, and Tigers trip it up. I think it was Elliott came in again, slicing in. Back to back, really good plays for Elliott.
The Tigers
Watch Elliott come in, Jimmy, from the backside here. Watch him come right in there. And
scrape right in. The D-line for the Tigers are doing a good job staying square so that their backers can make plays.
Yeah, Braden Elliott, a sophomore for the Tigers. Several sophomores contributing. So 3rd and 6. Tigers with pressure. And tipped away at the last minute by Mishu coming over. Tipped it away, Evan Mishu. Looked like it may have been a completed pass, but Mishu got the left paw up, knocked it down from his linebacker position. You see Mishu right here, and he's got his head on a swivel. Watch him right here, right in the middle of the screen. Watching, sees a drag coming across, finds the receiver. They were trying to get it to Stevens, a good tight end, but Mishu was looking for him. Now, the punt game has been an adventure so far tonight. A little more conventional, and that's nothing wrong with that. Tigers will field it back. It's well done back there for the Tigers. Elliott having a great series there. Braden came up, made the catch. You know what that catch does right there, Jimmy? You know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We'll tell the folks at home.
Saves you about 20 yards on the roll. Well, we saw the punt that the Tigers had, and it rolled 20, 25 yards. Saves you a lot of yardage.
Getting a good look at Braden Elliott, the sophomore on the sidelines, just coming off a great series. 2 tackles on that. Did a great job giving the Tigers good field position out about the 40-yard line. 9:42. We're in the second quarter. Tigers up by 2 touchdowns. They want to throw it outside. Little hitch and pitch. A little trickery works well for the Tigers. They'll move the chains.
Good call. You know, you've got some momentum. Have a little fun. Keep the excitement going.
So Chadwick gets it back on the ladder. We're running this play. We used to call this 51 JoJo, named after Joe Massey back in the days.
He had his name in a couple of plays in the playbook.
Left side Chadwick squares it back up, comes back across the ground. He's got some running room to the outside at the 40.
Good block.
35. Lowers his shoulder out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line goes Chadwick.
Good downfield block by Dingwell.
Dingwell had the other earlier great block. Owen Chadwick, another sophomore contributing to the Tigers. This thing started out to the left, and Chadwick went, came back the other way, kind of got a wall formed. And you can see that he was off to the races as we come back live. Quick pass, incomplete. They were trying to get it out in the flat to Kristen again. That's the read on the RPO.
Coach,
run pass option.
What I like about that previous play is when Chadwick cut it back, guys were still working hard on the backside, which is what made that play happen.
2nd down and 10, Tigers have moved the ball smartly on the ground and in the air. Seeing the Mount Blue defense. Elliott in motion. He's going to run the speed left side. Dances to the outside. Can he get it? No, he cuts it back up inside. Turns a negative into a positive. Picks up a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and long here for the Tigers. Going to be 3rd down and back to the line of scrimmage goes Elliott. So it'll be 3rd and 10. You're in 2-down territory, Jim.
Yeah, the Mount Blue edge player there really made that play. Forced it wide. Made 2 guys try to pick him up.
See Coach Kevin Averill signaling the play in from the sidelines. Tigers a little slow to get set. Now they are. They're overloaded here. The right side might be a strong quarterback run.
Good call, Coach.
Called that play once or twice. Going to get a holding call against the Tigers. Back in the day, We used to call that strong run. Some of our great quarterbacks running that play over the years. Vinny LaValle.
Yeah, we used to do it with
David Linton.
Kyle Stilfen. We used
Kyle
to do it
Stilfen when you guys coached him. Lots of great guys ran that play for us. Jeff Mertzel, way back when I first became head coach. Mark Ladner ran as well as anybody.
Yeah. Tim Bonifant run that much for you?
No, Tim did not run the ball much at all. If we wanted to run the clock out for a whole quarter, we would send Tim on strong run. But boy, that kid could wing it. Timmy Gun, we called him.
Yeah.
3rd and 20 now for the Tigers. Want to be smart here on field position. He'll come on the cross, and Burgess will keep it, and he'll pick up some yardage inside the 35, 36. And I like the call.
Yeah, tough spot to be in here. You know, 4th and long, but a punt might go in the end zone, so you're not going to gain too much.
Well, don't forget, Chase Burgess is the punter. We saw them when they punted. They were able to line up in what looked like offensive formation. He took a couple of steps back and then punted the ball. So we'll see what the Tigers do here. They want us. And that 4th down play will turn over on down. So Tigers squander that opportunity. And Mount Blue with some pretty good field position right here with 7:35 left. They'll go 1st and 10. Stay with us at halftime. We'll recap the scoring, take a look at some of the highlights of the first half. We'll have the chain legend for this game, Tim Sullivan, to join us here up in the booth. I don't know if Tim brought his guitar. Play a little Grateful Dead for us.
Yeah. A little acoustic session up here in the booth.
Won't want me to sing. Fitch, a quarterback. Ratcliffe with it, trying to wiggle his way outside. He does. A good run by Ratcliffe down about to the 50-yard line. So he's going to pick up about 10 yards there. And Mount Blue, if you're them, they just want to settle down, Jim, put a drive together, get on the board. I mean, that's the key right now for them, to get something on the board before the end of the half. They have plenty of time to do it.
They run the ball okay at times. I just don't know if they're patient enough to keep doing that to get a drive going.
Cousineau will be the running back here. He's the junior, number 22.
They got 2 backs back there, which is they've only.
And Ratcliffe is the other one, 45, for Fitch, the quarterback. They want to run power off the left side. Tigers close it, but Cousineau does a good job making guys miss. So back-to-back good carries for the Mount Blue Cougars. They're out over the Gardiner Tigers 45-yard line, down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Again, we congratulate Sam Shaw for his award before the game tonight from the Modern Woodman. It's a community service type award. Bunch set to the far side. Fitch. They want to run that way. Cousineau's got the edge. He's got some running room out there and tripped up. Oh, he could have been gone.
Yeah, that looked like it was designed to be inside, and then he just bounced it out when he saw the room.
Chase Burgess with the trip-up tackle for the Tigers. Cousineau could have been housebound. This good-looking drive. Got to credit the Mount Blue defense. Gave their offense good field position at their own 40-yard line. So they've moved out smartly from there, down inside to the 32-yard line. They got a 1st and 10. This 2 running back set so far has made a difference. Now Fitch wants to throw. He's back. He gets pressure. He drops the ball. And the Tigers recover. Miss you on the recovery for the Tigers. We want to see on the replay who made the hit in the strip.
Like
it's 55. I'm sorry, not 25.
Yeah, Trevor Barron, I believe.
Trevor Barron. Trevor is a very promising freshman for the Gardiner Tigers. And he got on that loose ball, and the Tigers back in business. What a play for the freshman. It's nice when the first time we call a name in his career, he's made a play.
Yeah.
Tigers going to swing it out, and that timing was off a little bit. It was a good throw by Burgess. Got it down where it really couldn't be caught by anybody. He was trying to hit Kyle Duty, number 40, out here on the right.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to lead him a little bit into the throw.
So I didn't see who made the pressure for the Gardiner Tigers. Nate will have that replay, and we'll get that back up again sometime. We want to credit who got the strip on the sack. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Burgess. Chadwick's going to run it up the middle in that forcing unit now here for the... that's Studi in that running back, and nothing there as Stevens stepped up inside to make the tackle, and the forcing unit for the Mount Blue Cougars up front getting the job done.
The Tigers have kind of got away from that cross action in the backfield, which was serving them well early.
Yeah. Sebastian Kelly, number 67, making some plays now. 3rd down, 10 for the Tigers. Burgess wants to roll. He's got pressure. He's in trouble. The answers. Gets it out, and we've got a completion. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 2.
Yeah, good
it got to Mishu. Mishu came back to help his quarterback. Decision for the Tigers on 4th and 2. Maybe going to see it right here. Burgess pulling the old whoop, whoop, whoop. Looks like a spinorama there, and Mishu came back and helped out.
It looks like they're set up to go
they're
for
set
it.
up to go. The defense has been playing pretty well. Now Burgess will go back and punt. Gets it and gets it off and skies it up high. And that ball is loose. And and luckily for the we got all kinds of flags coming in late. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, behind the play.
Trey Bailey, the junior, was able to get on that. And I think the flag came after the punt. So I doubt that it's going to be anything that's going to give the Tigers a advantage. We're seeing it right here. Personal foul. So there was a scrum after. Well, he pointed towards the Tigers' way about 12 times, so I'm pretty sure it's against the Tigers. What it's going to be, I'm not sure. Probably going to be from that recovery spot, I would think, Jim.
Yeah. I didn't see anything, but it was behind the play. It was pretty quick.
So the Mount Blue defense, got to give them credit. The last 2 times Tigers have had good field position, and the defense has held for the Mount Blue Cougars. Now they would like to get something going offensively here if they can. Tigers moved that well the first couple of times they had the ball. So they'll be out to 30. 4:04 to go. Mount Blue was moving the ball well on the ground in their last series, Jim, until the Tigers.
Yeah, and
Barron recovered the fumble.
They did it with the two backs in the backfield.
So they'll go single back here. Bunch receivers to the right side. And they want to throw out there. They do. They swing it out to Stevens. They'll close on Stevens after a couple of yards. Charles Stevens. You can see that they're trying to have ways to get the ball to Stevens. Kyle Duty came over. Chase Burgess also cleaned up out there. 2nd and 8, only a gain of 2. Clock continues to tick. I think they've got what, 3 timeouts, I think, Mount Blue. I don't think we've had any timeouts in the game.
No.
Trey Bailey, number 17, out the near side. Dingwall on him for the Tigers. Tigers faking pressure, and Mishu comes. Knifes through. Couldn't make the tackle, but disrupted the play enough and caused a cutback. Tigers cleaned it up.
Yeah, good job up front on the play side. They gave him no place to run.
Yeah, and Joe Hanley came from the backside, made the tackle. Number 6 for the Tigers. And Duty there also. 3rd and 6. So if the Cougars are going to strike here in the half, they've got to move the chains here because you're in a punt situation area right here, no question about it. Tigers with a little pressure look here, Jim. They've got good pressure at times on Fitch.
Oh, they changed
here they come.
Oh, nice.
Right in his
good
face.
Pressure. There it is.
End over end and intercepted by the Tigers. The pressure.
Evan Mishu
came in.
Evan got the interception. I don't know who came in.
Evan on the interception, but the pressure, we'll see it on the replay.
Yeah.
Mishu's going to get the interception on the end over end pass. We'll see who this is for the Tigers coming on the pressure. Looks like it's Chadwick, isn't it? 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, got his arm.
Yeah, he had a little sidestep move to get to the quarterback.
Well, the Tigers with a good scheme on that defense. They faked up inside, then they backpedaled out of it, and the pressure came by Chadwick and Mishu with the interception. Tigers a chance here.
Ooh, he's got the swing. He's got the swing open.
Little underneath. Elijah Manning. Oh, to Crowley, I'm sorry. Number 2, not number 7, went to Logan. Logan, a senior for the Tigers. He came drag opposite, left to right. And that's going to pick up about 8 yards.
I think he got out of bounds too, didn't he, Coach?
I think the officials stopping the clock so that Kaylee Bates, the trainer for the Gardiner Tigers, can go over to the Mount Blue sideline. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. This is a big time in this game, Jimmy. Tigers up by 2, 2:16 left in the half. They've got their timeouts. Burgess, Duty swings. You said he's got it. He's got his man down the middle. It's Zach Kristen in for the touchdown, Tigers!
Good read. He had the swing, but he had the guy in the middle of the field wide open.
An acrobatic catch for the touchdown for the Tigers. You can see Kristen comes off the line near the right side. Burgess is on him the whole time. That loss had to come back to the back shoulder. What a catch. Touchdown Tigers.
Looked like the Mount Blue defenders jumped on the drag and left him open.
Nagy in for the extra point. He's 2 for 2. Snap back, ball down, kicks up. It's low and good.
Oh, we got a flag.
Flag down. We'll hold it right here. Not often against the offensive team, Jimmy, on an extra point.
They might have hit the holder here.
And I think you might be able to, personal foul, roughing the kicker. You can't hit the holder or the kicker. So I think you can take that one on.
On the kickoff?
I think so. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. 2 minutes left. Come back with us after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Tigers up 21-0.
Yeah, with the kickoffs he's been having here, Coach, he might put this one close to the goal line.
Oh, you could onside kick?
Yeah.
Oop. What do we got? Yeah, I think maybe Mount Blue wants to huddle up and say, okay, hey, we might want to watch. Let's take a look at that touchdown catch again. It's going to be a open, and he stayed with him the whole time. Well, if there's one guy for the Gardiner Tigers you want your defensive backs to cover, it's going to be Zach.
Yeah.
Seen Coach Averill there. Well, If I'm calling the plays and we're up 21-0, I might be having a little sly smile as well. Tigers.
And Tigers get the ball to start the second half, too.
So we'll see if there's any trickery here. I think 21-0, you kick the ball as far as you can.
Yeah.
And they do. They kick it down. And they look for the good coverage, and they get it out to the 25-yard line. You know, I don't think you try to get too cute there, Jimmy. At that stage, you're in control of this game.
2 minutes left.
You've got a defense that's been very opportunistic.
Yeah.
With some takeaways. They've got the fumble recovery by Barron. They get the interception by Mishu. They get the interception by Dingwell.
Yeah.
So 3 turnovers by the Gardiner Tiger defense. And it's not surprising they lead it by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think you're right. You make Mount Blue drive the field at this point with 2 minutes left in the half. And yeah, Gardiner's got all their timeouts here.
So they can, you know, if you get a stop on first down. So you see what Mount Blue's strategy is? They want to run the clock out, so they give it to Ratcliffe up inside. They get some pretty good gain, about 7 yards for Ratcliffe. I only think you take the timeout on after a third down.
Yeah.
To stop the clock. 2nd and 3. If I'm Mount Blue, I'm running the ball again here. You don't want a clock stoppage. Tigers have been good on the defense, opportunistic, as we say. Almost a fumble there. Cusino comes right side, picks up the first down, moves the chains out to the 40-yard line. Tigers looking to prevent the big play here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
See quite clearly they're not. They've got guys back at the second level to make sure they keep everything in front of them. As a moving clock now, 1:07. Tyler Turtelot, the sophomore defensive lineman, was in on that tackle. Pat Caldwell calling the defense for the Gardiner Tigers this year. Kevin Averill, the offensive coordinator. We'll go through the staff. Coach Patrick Munzing's put together a terrific staff. Right side, and Cusino again. Trevor Barron, the freshman, starting his first ever high school game.
He's had a good one.
He's only 2 days into being at Gardiner High School. He still doesn't even know where the boys' bathrooms are in the school. He's starting at defensive tackle for the Tigers.
Still trying to find his locker.
That's right. No idea in his locker. They don't do lockers anymore.
They don't do lockers, that's right.
The old school. Now Fitch wants to throw.
That's close to
right side, and good ball. I'm sorry, that's not Fitch. They've made a change at quarterback. Clay Dunning, the senior, is in the game at quarterback. Number 7. So 6.7 seconds. So he should have picked up that change at quarterback a little quicker. Clay Dunning, as we said, senior. Now Mount Blue will take a timeout. We'll stay right here with it. We'll take a break at the half.
This probably has to be a shot to the end zone if you're going to try to put one in here.
See the Tigers on the huddling up there. Andy's giving me a picture across the way of the Mount Blue Cougars. Nice uniforms for the Cougars. Seeing a shot of the fan section here. The Tigers loving it here.
As long as the questions are how's it going, man? How's it going?
Taylor Takatsu was in that picture right there. Taylor pitched a shutout yesterday for her soccer team as she's the goalkeeper this year. Tigers won a game we had here in Munzing Media. 1-0 with a goal late in the game.
Gardiner's loose here, trying to keep everything in front.
Back to pass. Dunning wants it. Now he's going to run. Tigers just want to keep him in play. They do, and that will run out the half, and no flags on the play, so that will end the first half of play. An impressive first half performance by the Gardiner Tigers. They lead this one at the half, 21-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our halftime activity sponsored by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club when we return to Hoke Field after these messages.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Good luck. Rob Munzing back here with Tim Sullivan. Tim's the chain gang legend tonight. That program Mark Poole has put together. What a character Mark is, huh?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I had
Big
Mark
guy.
my very first year teaching here. I had Mark Pooler as a student at the Gardiner Regional Junior High School. I had him in a reading class, and he was a character back then, and he continues
Still
to be.
is.
And he's a go-getter.
Yeah.
He's a go-getter, Tim, huh?
He gets people here, so.
Yeah, he does. So, yeah, Tim Sullivan joining us here. Tim played for us 91, 92, 93. He played some really good teams in 91, 92. Those were crackerjack teams. And
They were, yeah.
as I've told people, Tim was one of the few sophomore, I think the only sophomore, to play any considerable minutes, meaningful minutes, with that 91 team. Played some special teams, played backup rover. You got in the game. You were a contributor there. And, of course, that 92 team was a terrific team and one of the tough years in the Pine Tree Conference. 4 great teams. So, Tim, you had a great career, not only football, multi-sport athlete, basketball. And what was your spring sport?
Baseball a little bit, maybe.
Baseball.
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, 3-sport athlete here at Gardiner High School. And now you've got your own star. I mean, if we put a star here, Tim, we got to put it here. You and Doug Morgan might be the most musical football players that we've ever had. Tell us a little bit about your music career, Tim.
Yeah, just gig when I can. The older I get, the less I probably ought to do it. The nights get later and the mornings get earlier. But yeah, no, love doing it. Take a lot from the athletics and, take those lessons and put it into music, and there seems to be a lot of similarities between the two.
Yeah, because Tommy Fonz is with you too, right?
He is, yeah.
Another guy, the Tiger, played with Andy.
It's great playing with old athletes. They always show up on time, so that's good.
That's right. Well, as we always used to say, Tim, if you can't be early, if you can't be on time, be early.
Right, exactly. That's a good thing about playing some music with former athletes.
So that's your night gig. What's your day gig? What do you got going?
Running a construction and roofing company around here, yeah. Yep, so,
Well, hopefully we don't have any hurricanes that are going to put you to work having to fix roofs.
Hopefully not, no.
And that's another thing. We get more ex-players that are roofers.
Yep.
You, Clyde,
Yep.
Zach.
Yep.
I mean, it's just...
Mark Ladner for a long time.
And Mark.
Yep, I used to work with Mark.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mentioned Mark a little bit earlier when we were talking about running quarterbacks like you were.
Yep.
We've seen that a little bit tonight with Chase Burgess here.
Yeah,
Talk a little bit about the game. You're right down there field level. What are you seeing?
It's great. I haven't been back in a while, but it's nice to see Gardner's playing a great game. They're hitting. Chase Burgess is playing great. A few nice completions, good runs.
You saw that strong run that we used to call it with you guys, that quarterback strong run.
Strong run, and I thought I saw a 51 JoJo. Is that right?
Awesome, because that's exactly
I saw the lateral. I went, good. That's
we call it hitch and pitch, and I said,
right.
there's a long history of that play.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad you mentioned it. And Tim wasn't coached up on that.
No, I saw it, and I turned to Mark and I said, that's 51 JoJo. I think that's what we used to call it, right?
51 JoJo.
Yeah. 59 and 51 JoJo.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was great. So that made my night.
That made your night right there.
Seeing that lateral.
That was awesome. Well, I'm glad things are going so well for you. And we're going to make this a regular feature. We'll take whoever Mark's got as in the legend. Did he tell you who's got it next?
He didn't say who was coming next.
So just stay tuned.
Chris Whalen was here a week or
Chris.
two ago,
Chris has done it, and it's been a very popular program.
Yeah, that's great.
And I think we should do a little pit drill or something there, or maybe some down and backs to see who can win this award. We'll get some guys, and we'll have a little competition.
We'll do one more for Coney, right?
We'll do one more for Coney. That's right. You got it, Timmy. You got it. Yeah. Great to see you, Tim.
Nice
Thanks
to see
for
you.
coming
Thanks
up.
for having me.
Always awesome to see the former players.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 9 minutes left in the half. We're going to take a break here from some of our other great sponsors, and when we come back, we'll have review of the first half. Tigers up 21-0. We're back after this.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Hi, my name is Shana Everson, and I'm with the Atlantic Youth Sports Inc. As a nonprofit athletic program, we strive to develop young people into successful athletes and leaders by focusing on 3 values: confidence, teamwork, and respect. Our programs include basketball, lacrosse, softball, and volleyball. Our vision is continuing to build for the community as we have grown to 10-plus teams with 3 other athletic programs and having an opportunity to build a home. And because of your support, we have an outdoor court in West Gardiner. Thank you to our volunteers, athletes, and coaches who put in the dedication to create our home. If you would like to donate today, please go to www.aysinc.org/donate and make a difference tomorrow.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we are committed to providing outstanding products at a fair price. We offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Tigers back on the field. Rob Munzing, Jim Palmer, Andy Munzing running our game cam. Chris giving you the shots that you're seeing down on the field. Chris Wheeler running around like a madman down there, giving you the field shots. Nate Munzing running our production. So we send this out to all the ships at sea. Good first half for the Gardiner Tigers. I want to thank Mark Pula for putting together the Legends program over there. Pat Mertzel, another one of our former players, is over there in the chain gang. Mike Cody as well.
And Mark's over there, right? I know he just had hip surgery not too long ago, but
yeah,
he is over there. Yeah.
Yep. So he's recovering from there. I told him stay out of the way, put Patton away. That good lineman for us. So Tigers out to a 21-0 lead in a little surprising game. I want to congratulate the girls soccer program yesterday. They got the win, 1-0 over Levitt. They've got a good little rivalry with Levitt going on. Catherine Manser with the goal. And Catherine scored towards the end, and we mislabeled it, so I apologize to Catherine on that with the scrum in front. But Catherine got the goal, and I got home and looked at the replay and zoomed in on it. So, Catherine, we owe you a pizza award. We'll get to you. You're seeing the Tigers warm up. Mount Blue stayed out on the field. So we tick down to about a minute here. Tigers will receive the second half kickoff from Mount Blue. Recap the scoring. Tigers picked up the interception by Cody Dingwall. Got back to the 50-yard line. Tigers marched down the field. Combination run and pass. They get down inside the 5-yard line. A catch by Brady Davison, and Chase Burgess took it in on a 1-yard touchdown run. Evan Mishu picked up the second Gardiner touchdown, slanted in, 2-yard touchdown run, and a 25-yard touchdown pass from Chase Burgess to Zach Christian. All 3 extra points by the first-year kicker, Asher Nagy, the sophomore transfer student, came in from North Yarmouth Academy. Son of former Gardiner High School athlete Alex Nagy.
Yeah, I thought that name was familiar.
He's also a quarterback for the Gardiner Tigers. He's a backup quarterback. So next Friday night, the Tigers go up to Messalonskee. We're trying to make arrangements. Messalonskee one of those schools that's an NFHS school, but their athletic director is Chad Foy, who I could threaten with some down and backs if he doesn't let us come up and do it. He let us come up last year and do the game. So stay tuned on that. We're also down at Central Maine Community College. Tigers waiting to come out. And they'll have to be aware of the squib kick. Possession is everything for the Tigers here, Jimmy. You don't want it to get away from you in the second half. Owen Chadwick going back deep. And I think the Tigers probably got a talking to at the half to watch the down kickoff, make sure they handle it. Good bounce off the turf to Chadwick. He's going to go left side. Now he slashes into the middle. Ooh. He's free. Jumps to the outside. Owen Chadwick, he's going to be at midfield. He's got one man to beat. Can he get a block? He can, but he's out over the 40-yard line down inside Mount Blue territory.
Broke some nice tackles to get downfield.
So he's seen it right here. Chadwick got the good one hop here. Get some good blocking. Christian with a good block right here into the mix. And Mount Blue misses a couple of tackles. Broke clear. And a saving tackle made by Markham. Tigers in good shape to start the second half. They want to throw. Chase Burgess, good time, throws it down in, incomplete. Late pressure, but plenty of time here. Radcliffe came in late on the pressure.
Pretty good poise, too, getting out of the pocket and being comfortable, and just didn't have anybody open downfield.
Sometimes the best pass you can make is a throwaway incompletion to live another down, particularly you're in 4-down territory here. Tigers 2 men in the backfield. Mishu, this is where they run that cross play, Jim. And here it is.
There it is.
And Mishu's going to get snuffed under after about a 2-yard gain. And you got to figure that Mount Blue talked about that at the half.
Yeah,
Radcliffe again on the play.
A little too much push from the D-line on that one.
That was Sam Radcliffe, the big sophomore defensive tackle, number 79. 2 Radcliffes up there. So 3rd and 9, Tigers. 2 down territory. Davison to go far side. Trips to the near side. Bunt set. Strong run formation for the Tigers. Empty set. Burgess dropped the ball and got on it.
They might need to punt now.
So Tigers squander potentially a good opportunity after the good kickoff return by Chadwick. Ball's outside the 40-yard line, about the 42. It's 4th and 16. See what the Tigers decide to do. They'll go back into punt formation. Snaps good. Kicks up. Directional kick. Bounces. Tigers favor. And you can't overestimate the importance of punt game, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Take a look at the 2 punt games. The first punt for the Tigers ended up being about a 55-yard punt on the bounce.
Yep.
And this is a pen down inside the 5-yard line. So it looks like we've lost the ability of our field camera right now, Nate. We're working on that. Bring that back. So a long field here for Mount Blue. Tigers would love a 3-and-out. They've got 3 turnovers in the game, 2 interceptions. Dingwell, Mishu. Barron with a fumble recovery. And they'll run it out of the end zone right side. Tigers swarm at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good initial hit.
So Cousino spun out of the first hit that was about the line of scrimmage, but still not a lot.
Looks like the Cougars still have Dunning in at quarterback. He finished the second half there.
Yeah, we think there was an injury. Remember when we talked about the trainer going across the field? That was for Tucker Fitch when he got his arm slung back. So he hadn't come in after that. So it's Clay Dunning, number 7, at the controls for Coach Friedman. They'll run it. Tigers swarm. It could be in the end zone. Let's see what we got. Yeah. And it is a safety. Well, the Tigers got a terrific push.
Yeah, right off the bat. They
up inside.
Quick off the ball.
They came swarming through. So let's see who it is on the get-go. Well, it's a swarm, a host of tacklers in there for the Tigers. The last guy up, going to try to catch his number. I think it's Turtelot, maybe.
Really good
hard to tell.
Push, yeah.
We'll take a look at it again.
A lot of black jerseys were there.
So let's see. What number, Nate? Akeem Booth.
Wow.
Number 53.
Sophomore.
But that was the push that the Tigers wanted. So a safety.
That makes your comment about special teams even that much more important.
Really brings to heart that punt. So that makes it 23-0. And Tigers will get the ball. Oh, great kickoff. Chadwick's back to pick it up. He's the Lone Ranger back there. He breaks the initial wave. He'll have some blocking. And he will do a pretty good job to get it out to about the 35-yard line. Hopkins on the tackle on the special teams. So I think the Tigers want to get back, eliminate the mistakes that they've made in a few series and put together a good drive here. They'll come out wide receivers to both sides, single back. And they'll throw it incomplete. The RPO right there, and not executed by the Tigers. 2nd and 10.
Again, that winning 50-50 is 224-9505 for $235. You can go to the concession stand and
Mish will go out far side of your screen. Double receivers both sides.
don't throw away your tickets because it's number one.
Burgess hands it off right side. And swarming defense there in the second level by the Mount Blue Cougars will wrap it up. Chadwick down for a couple of tough yards. Well, it might be time to come back to that little stay pass they threw early to Brady Davison.
Yeah, the one that he broke down the sideline.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Davison's out here near side by himself. Chase Burgess looks over. Mount Blue Cougar front. Wants to throw. In trouble.
Go down.
Going down. So a sack. A pressure sack.
Yeah, pressure early too.
Sebastian Kelly. 67 was one of the guys in there for the Mount Blue Cougars. It looks like the Cougars are attacking a little bit more, Jimmy, defensively this half.
Yeah, it didn't look like any kind of blitz, but the D-line seems to be getting a much better push than they did in the first half.
Yeah, Tigers' pass protection was pretty good. Tigers, come on now. Burgess will take a couple of steps back, calls for the ball. One-step punt, does it very well. Skies that one left side, going to hit about the 50-yard line. Gets a little bit of a bounce to about the 47. So I see Chris back down on the field. Looks like we made equipment swap here.
Yeah, bad cable.
Had a bad cable. Chris is giving me the thumbs up down on the field. He says, I'm back in action. So now he's scoring here in the second half. A safety by the Tigers.
Good initial field position for Mount Blue here. If they can put some plays together for a drive, maybe get on the board.
Dunning, a senior quarterback. Got two running backs. One to his right, one in the pistol. And he wants to throw. Throws quickly. Able to connect with Noah Prescott. Prescott, good catch and reception. Down to about the first down marker. Zach Christian on the tackle with the Tigers. Inside the 45-yard line of the Tigers. 7:13 moving clock.
Pretty conservative throw there, just a pitch and catch. Slid off the line of scrimmage and through the middle.
Dunning looks to throw, got pressure, and had to dump it before he went down. Good push by the Tigers up front. Big guys up front. Keegan Kimball in there. Coach Patrick Munson was saying he's got a pretty good rotation they can use inside. Keep those big guys fresh inside. They can go big at nose. They can go small with a Duty, who's a wrestler, who's really quick and hard to block. Off the left side.
Ooh, good close. Yeah, it's great. I mean, especially early in the season here to have fresh legs every once in a while in there on the D line.
Logan Crowley in again for another tackle. Tigers doing a pretty good job of swarming the ball, Jimmy. Gang tackling here tonight.
Yeah.
They did pick up the first down. 23-0. 6:28 in the moving clock, as you see. Dunning in relief for Fitch. Ratcliffe off the right side. He's wrestled down. Picking up a couple of yards.
Mount Blue seems to be going back to that two-back offense. Now they're going to go single.
Evan Ahern on the tackle there for the Tigers. Second down, 8 to go. 6 minutes. We're back with the sideline camera. See the coaching staff. I think that's Coach Munzing. Cousineau, right side. Tigers swarm. Oh, not much in. A flag comes in. You got to think maybe that's going to be a takedown.
Yeah, there's two guys in the middle of the field there. Look.
Well, Nick Ratcliffe, number 74. I think he got called on the tackle.
Now this is an important drive for the Cougars here to try to come away with some points.
Nick Ratcliffe, going to be a good lineman, big kid, good athlete. You can tell. Just got his hands out that time. So that's going to make it second down, 20 to go. Tigers anticipate pass. They may come with pressure. They've had a few innovative blitzes, Jimmy, tonight that have worked well for them.
Some delayed ones, yeah.
Out of that 3-4 set they're running.
Coming off the edge here with Chadwick. Ooh.
And they cross him up with the run, and Cousineau does a good job of slashing back, picks up the yardage from the penalty. Tigers the anticipated pass.
Yeah, they had Chadwick coming off the edge, and he was right there. Just back made a quick cut.
It'll tell you, and if you hit the display. Doing a little coaching here.
I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Says ND off. Okay.
Got to think it's got to be 4 down territory here for the Cougars.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Third down, 8. Big play right here for the Cougars, Jimmy. Keep this drive going. They may have to go for it on 4th down if they don't get it. Then they're going to throw it out and swings it out there trying to get Stevens, but incomplete.
Yeah, you almost think if you know you're going to go for it on 4th down, you do something that might pick you up 3 or 4 yards there.
Make your play call on 4th down.
Doable.
Not let the Tigers tee off here and know that it is a pass situation.
Yeah.
Because they have come with some creative packages pressure-wise, have the Tigers. 4th and 8. Dunning. At quarterback, wants to throw. Here comes the pressure of the Tigers.
Oh, good pressure.
Swarm, and they got him. He's still on his feet somehow, some way. He gets out of it. Dunning gets out of it. What a play by Dunning. But the Tigers are going to make a good tackle on the catch. But what a play by Dunning.
Yeah, he was
Houdini-like.
He was wrapped up.
He was signed, sealed, delivered. Look at Dunning back here. The pressure here.
Side steps.
They had him here, steps out of it.
Turns his whole back to the field.
What an athlete lead here. Andy, great job on the camera work getting in on it. And then off the completion. Oh, that's excellent camera work, Andy. Wow-wee. Great replay. So Tigers will take over 1st and 10. A good effort by Dunning. Goes by the bullets. Tigers want to run it. Mishu's got it. Skips inside for a couple of yards. Oh, that was Chadwick. I'm sorry. Yeah. Chadwick 26, Mishu 25, and they're about the same size.
The numbers are really close. The 5 almost looks like a 6.
Well, the Tiger numbers, I'm almost going by what their body looks like when I call out because I can't really see the numbers.
Yeah, and that's tough because they do have a similar build.
Davison goes out far side. Tigers 2 tight end sets. Got to think it's a potential run here on 2nd and 9. Run pass option. They'll throw it underneath. Trying to pick up some yardage in there. Swarm 2. Davison's got it, I think, on the little slant up inside.
Mountain Blue sent a little bit of pressure up the middle.
So it's going to be a 3rd down for the Tigers. And about 4 yards to go, they say. Long 4, close to the 5. Burgess has got it. They run that little cross play. and Mount Blue swarms to it really well. And the forcing unit, much better. Stevenson on the tackle here came through. They've seen that play a few times now, Jimmy, and they're recognizing one by the set. It's one of the few times the Tigers go two backs. So, Tigers, if they've got a little pass off that, fake left, fake right, and then, throw a pass in, a little over the middle tight pass. Yeah. That might be some effective off that play because right now the Mount Blue Cougar defense is running to that play. Tigers, they might run it. They will. Left side. Chase Burgess.
He's quick. Down
the sidelines. He's still on his feet. And he's got the first down inside the 30-yard line on the fake punt on fourth down. He might have a run kick option on that. Everything disappeared out on the left side. Watch it right here.
High snap.
Little high snap. The pressure came. They lost to contain. And it looked like the Tigers were actually going to, that wasn't a punt. They were actually looking to throw the ball. And Burgess down the left side with the run of the game for him. Spins there, still on his feet inside the 30. What a play. But the Gardiner Tiger quarterback, the junior, Chase Burgess. They were chasing Burgess on that one. And when he used that one. Tigers want to run speed. They do. They got a corner. Down the left side. And just stepped out of bounds did Chadwick. They ran speed to the left.
Some good blocking on the outside there.
Tigers won the edge. Turtelot was out there, number 73 for the Tigers. Good-looking sophomore lineman.
Is that what you were calling for? Yeah. If they run any speed on the outside, they're sitting in the C gap. So if they get anything under, they can even they go sky motion and run with an off.
Second and 2.
That would be great play.
Single running back for the Tigers. Tigers on the move. Dingwall comes in motion, and we got illegal procedure. I think that's one of those things. If you sit at the line of scrimmage too long on the play, you get the case of the
leans.
Yeah, the leanies. Don't know if you saw the Lobster Bowl, Jim, but I had a chance to do that with Coach Wolfgram.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, Burgess came skipping over there. The backup quarterback would be Asher Nagy. We've seen Asher go 3 for 3 on. With a little gimp there, you got to think that probably going to be somebody in somebody else's hands here. Wants to throw. Over the middle. Got his man. Touchdown, Tigers!
Same little seam pass by the...
They go down the seam again, and they lost Zach Kristen again, and Zach made him pay.
Good protection by the O-line there to give Burgess some time.
We talked about Zach coming into the game, said he would be a premier player for the Tigers. Tigers are missing somebody out here, it looks like. Nagy's been 3 for 3. Snap back ball down. He's got it up. And he's got it good. 4 for 4 by Asher Nagy on the kicks. We'll take a look at this one again. A high snap. Burgess went up for it, and right away he sees, oh my gosh, they let him run down the seam again.
Yeah.
So the Tigers kind of set that up with the run game, Jim.
Yep.
And they came back to it. Sometimes as a coach, you got stuff in your back pocket, you know. And, I can remember maybe you on the headset, or Jeff Mertz on the headset, or Jim Whalen on the headset, or all those great coaches, Donnie Tondro over the years talking to me. And they'll say, Coach, we got this. Coach, we got that. I said, I know it. It's in my back pocket.
Yeah.
It's in my back pocket. And then we'd come back to it when we needed it.
Yeah.
Sometimes as a coach, what you're doing is you're trying to manage the clock as well as strike quickly. You know, if you got a team that's moving the ball on you, we'll keep it a little pedestrian until we need that play.
Yeah, and you try to condition the defense a little bit to read, and then you hit the big one.
30-0. Boy, I think this is a shocker. 4 touchdowns by the Tigers.
Pretty balanced attack too.
Tigers swarming the kickoff, but breaking through the first line, usually that's good for the return. They're out over the 40-yard line. Cousineau again. So Zach Christian with his second touchdown catch. We'll have to look at the yardage on that again when we get a second. Coach Kevin Averill on the sideline for the Tigers. Well, this is a fun one for you all to watch, I'm sure, Tiger fans and fans around the state of Maine. Haven't really had a chance to get on to doing enough stuff up here. I haven't had a chance to check the online scores around the state. You want to go to Maine high school football. That one was dropped.
Boy, he's a magician.
And the ever elusive Houdini-like Clay Dunning escapes. Dingwell with it. 23-yard touchdown catch. So a 25-yard touchdown catch, 23 for the premier. Zach Christen is tight end for the Gardiner Tigers. More of a flex end, too. You know, he's not that traditional. Of course, the spread offense, not traditional tight end-like.
Yeah.
He can catch the ball down the middle, catch it to the outside. Cousineau off the right side, got some good running room in the secondary untouched. Cousineau may go. Cousineau tripped up and down at about the 2-yard line. Dingwell saved a tackle, but not before Dane Cousineau ripped one down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line for the Mount Blue Cougars.
Boy, he hit the line of scrimmage at full speed.
He hit it. It was a little counterplay coming off to the right. And Cousineau goes untouched into the secondary, and then he gets on the happy motoring feet. Tigers missed a tackle right there. Dingwell's going to chase him down. Good effort by Dingwell. Cousineau just not able to keep his feet down to the 2. Best opportunity right now here for the Mount Blue Cougars. They're down in the red zone. First and goal from the 2. Dunning, left side. And touchdown Cougars. They came back to Cousineau to the left side. And he picks up the 2-yard touchdown run to make it 30-6. See it right here, Jim.
Oh, good seal on the end there. Yeah, the double team on the end gave him a corner.
So they're going to go for 2. Dunning keeps the offense in the game. And timeout, Mount Blue. They want to think it over. So as we said, we're hoping next week we can get up to Messalonski. We'll check out those details. And that'll be our next potential game. We're doing a lot of Central Maine and UMA soccer games and baseball games and softball games next week during the week. In fact, we have one of our busiest weeks of the season. Between yesterday's game, Jim, and the end of September, we'll have close to 42, 43 games that we're doing.
Yeah, wow.
Between the colleges and the high schools. And luckily, I've got a great crew, Andy and Nate and Chris, and Owen Munzing helps us out. And so...
Well, it's great for those people that can't get to the games, the grandparents and people that might be working and get to see games online.
So Tigers defense will come out. They played pretty well tonight. Lost a shutout there. But they've made some big plays in this game. They're going for 2. Dunning in replacement of Fitch, who got hurt. He's been a magician back there at times. He wants to throw. Looks quickly. Tosses it out in the flat. Tigers will knock it down. Some good defense by the Tigers. So, 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tigers lead it 30-6. Want to let you know we'll have post-game awards by our sponsors, Northeast New England and Energy. We'll have the Defensive Player of the Award. They'll get a free drink at Northeast Nutrition and Energy to keep them revved up, Jimmy, hydrated for the great defensive season that they're looking forward to. And our Offensive Player of the Game will receive a Caps's Pizza. I want to thank those 2 businesses for sponsoring. They sponsor us, but they also give the kids these awards. So we'll be giving those out after the game. Stay with us for the post game as we'll review it. So Tigers have done a little of everything tonight. A couple of rushing touchdowns. 2 touchdown catches, 25 yards plus.
Safety.
For Zach Christian, they got a safety. Let's see what Mount Blue chooses to do here.
Number 66.
They will squib it, and the Tigers will get on it. Smartly done. Tyler Turtelot on the reception. Not the reception, but the fumble recovery. And Tyler started his career, Jimmy, as a tight end. He played tight end as a freshman for the Gardiner Tigers last year. Saw some action as a tight end. Played a lot of JV ball. But he put on about, he went from 185 to 230-something in the offseason, working very, very hard. And now he's a lineman, and so he's got good hands. That's my whole point.
Ooh, Mount Blue's doing some...
Yeah, they're coming with pressure. Tigers drop the ball, but they pick it up. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, actually. I think Mishu sensed the pressure, didn't really get the fit on the handoff.
Yeah, it might have peaked up a little bit.
So that'll end the third quarter of play. It's Gardiner Tigers 30. Mount Blue Cougars 6. We're back. Fourth quarter action from Hokefield and Gardiner after these messages.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Set to start the fourth quarter of action.
Ooh, good catch, good tackle.
Could you hear me that keyboard, Andy? Sometimes I have to do production work up here as well. We got to make a little change here a little bit. So it'll be second down, 11 to go. Actually, third down.
5, yeah.
Second and 5. Third and 5. Tigers out just over midfield. Burgess, back to pass, gets time, moves in the pocket, and now down quickly down the sideline. You can see he's got that burst, doesn't he?
Yeah, when he gets to the corner, he turns it on. Good pressure by Mount Blue to force him out of the pocket.
Stevens on the stop for Mount Blue.
He must have stepped out, Coach, early.
Yeah, because it looked like he was going to move the chains, and let's see. Sam Shaw giving us a little plug. Thanks, Sam. We'll give you a plug, too. Yep. Congratulations on your award.
Now they give it to him.
So now they give him the first down.
I think they had some chain trouble.
The Martin Woodman gave Sam a nice award if you're just joining us here tonight. Didn't hear about it earlier as a community contributor. First and 10 for the Tigers.
New quarterback.
Left side. And I think that might be Duty on the carry. That was Joe Hanley on the carry, number 6.
Yeah, new quarterback too there, Coach.
Yeah, so Tigers making some changes. Kelly and Hanley in the second down, 6 to go for the Tigers.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's blown up. That was Chadwick. Ashanagi's come in, I think, number 8 at quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say Mount Blue was in the huddle, but nobody huddled, so they just sniffed it out.
So we've seen Nagy tonight kicking. As we told you, he is the backup quarterback. So Tigers trying to get him some action here. So it brings up a 3rd down, 9 to go, 9:38 left. Nagy to throw over the middle. He's got his man Davison. Davison spins out. Now they wrestle him down, but I think his forward progress, Jim,
it's close.
Is going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, he's got
They're going to say they get the first down. So first career completion, for Asher Nagy, the sophomore. Picks up the first down.
Pretty good throw, good protection. Gave him a chance to get his feet set.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. So Nagy's in there mostly with the first offense to get him some experience. Don't forget Chase Burgess was gimping there a little bit on one of the drives. Wants to throw, going to throw it up and out, and throws it to space and complete. Good coverage down there. Flag on the play. We have to see what that is.
Looks like he was in the backfield here, so maybe a hold or.
Looks like it's going to be against the Tigers. We tried to get the official to get mic'd up, but he didn't feel comfortable with it, and that's okay.
Just so we know that he does have his mic on.
What's that? He does? Oh, they never told me. Oh. Okay. Well, we got the mic on him, so I'll have to go. First and 15. So next penalty, Jim. I can bring the mic up.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for one. Throw it out in the flat. Mount Blue's going to close on that quickly. There's some good defense played there. Bodie Markham right there.
This is a tough spot for Coach Bunzing here. You know, you want to give your starters first game of the season, give them a lot of reps. So trying to keep them in there to get some experience for the rest of the season.
Did make the change at quarterback, brought in the sophomore Nagy. He's at the controls.
New running back, too, I think, Duty.
Hanley's in there at running back,
okay.
Number 6 for the Tigers. That's Duty in running back. Duty. Howdy, Duty.
Ooh.
Kyle Duty. Slash through there.
Bouncing around the second level there.
Well, he's quick as a cat.
He's got that low center of gravity.
You're going to see it right here. Watch him. Plants the outside foot. And then he lowers the boom right here, says hello. He's a wrestler. Tough as nails. He is really quick, and he hits the hole. There's no nonsense. So 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Nagy wants to give it a Duty. He does. He's up inside.
Oh, good fake.
Oh, nice fake. To the outside. My gosh. I was following Duty up inside.
Yeah.
There's some good ball handling on that one.
He rolled it over, gave a good fake.
Yes, he did. Gives the Tigers the first down out to Elijah Manning. That's a good-looking football play right there, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Down the 15-yard line.
I'm impressed with how comfortable Nagy looks out there.
Yes, he does. Transfer from North Yarmouth Academy. Good hockey player as well. Duty slashes. Whew. Still on his feet. Gets held up. Gets knocked down. So, moving clock. And Tigers don't mind the clock ticking right now, Jimmy.
No.
They're looking to answer the Mount Blue touchdown, and they're on the march with Asher Nagy at the controls. And he's back to pass. He gets pressure. He floats it out. That was a throwaway as Mount Blue brought pressure.
Yeah, 2 guys came up and forced him to hurry his throw.
So 3rd down and 10.
Will they look at the seam pass here again? Or?
They've had good luck. Mount Blue dialing up some pressure. They come with it. The quick release out in the right flat.
Whoa.
Still on his feet out there.
Good work.
And down inside. Let's see who that was.
Elliott, I believe.
That was Elliott on the carry and on the catch and run after the pass. Just a little stay pass. You see it right here. Gets it out to Elliott. Elliott's one-on-one. Little inside move makes the first man miss. Ratcliffe misses him there. Another miss, and he's down the sideline. Elliott's had a productive game for the Gardiner Tigers, mostly on defense tonight.
You know what I like with Elliott with that catch there is the first thing he did is got his shoulders square upfield so he could assess what's coming at him and make a move.
So you've rejoined the coaching ranks, Coach Palmer. You're helping out at Oak Hill.
Yeah, it's been fun getting back into it, and we have Wells tomorrow. That's going to be a tough one, but it'll be a good day for football.
Yeah, you got Wells and Dover and Foxcroft Academy, right? The first 2 games.
Yeah, and then I think they threw the Patriots in there week 3.
Jeez, I'm going to say. They're paying you back for all those state championships you guys are winning with.
Tough schedule.
With Stason when you had him.
Yeah. It was nice to see his picture on the Maine football.
Yeah,
page.
I saw them. Yeah, that's a great page.
It is.
Maine High School Football on Facebook. They do a great job. They will have great recaps of all the games, and they're a real friend of all the teams that are playing football here in the great state of Maine.
Yep.
They'll have a recap of this one, and they always link our stuff as well. So we thank you for watching here tonight. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's game.
Coach, this doesn't have anything to do with football, but there's a nice moon out there tonight.
Beautiful moon.
Look how orange that is. That's a sure sign of fall.
And we've got the nest up over on the lights there that grows bigger. It's a condo now. It's got more occupants than those condos down in Hollowell that they're trying to fill. 4th down and 3. Tigers with Nagy. Nagy looks, throws quickly across the middle. Got his man. Davison got the first down inside the 5.
Boy, they got really two good weapons there for receivers with 88 and 87. Good hands.
Yeah.
They get position.
Yeah, Brady, the basketball player, so he knows how to use his body as he goes over the middle. He's able to shade away from the defender. So Tigers on a 1st and 3. Oh, Burgess is having some cramps. Right side, Mount Blue's going to get a 2-yard loss, so it'll be 2nd down from the 5.
Number 26 on the carry for Tigers.
So Chase Burgess, effective night, 2 touchdowns rushing. You see him right here, gimping a little bit there. We think that's due to some cramps that he's having.
Brings up for 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
And as
Pretty solid, though.
the old trainers would tell you, that hydration's so important. But some kids are more prone to it. I remember Jeremy Porter played for us back in the on that 90, in that early 90s.
Yeah.
Always had cramp problems. We tried and tried and tried. Patriot in motion. Across the middle, and the catch for the touchdown to Davison.
That must be Nagy's first touchdown pass.
First touchdown pass of his Gardiner Tiger career. Asher Nagy, 5-yard touchdown pass to Brady Davison. And the Tigers
Now he's going to come in and kick.
have continued to impress offensively here. And boy, doesn't it make you feel good when you have a backup quarterback come in and the kick is good.
5 for 5.
5 for 5 on the extra points. So 4:57 left here. Tigers lead it 37 8-6. Stay with us post game. We'll have the defensive player of the game, Northeast Nutrition and Energy. A lot of candidates for that one. And offensively, the Tigers have been balanced for sure. And that'll be a tough give as well. So that'll be the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game award on the offensive side.
Well, that was all set up by that nice catch and run by Elliott.
Elliott took it down when it looked like he was going to get stopped. The touchdown. Nagy to Davison, 5 yards.
Yeah, it's really flickering now. What's your...
Getting off of the Tigers, number 8, Ashton Davies.
Tigers got to be pretty happy with their performance tonight. Executed when they needed to.
Cusino up the middle on the return, out to about the 40-yard line.
Number 22 on the stop for the Tigers, Peter Gilby.
I reconfigured the antennas, Nate. Maybe it'll help with that camera coverage that we're trying to get from down on the field.
Looks like the Tigers are going to get some young guys in here.
It's a good time to do it. Well, you don't mind that at all if you're playing your first game of the year and you're getting some kids in the game, and it's because you're up.
I think we're also at running time here now with the.
Oh yeah, it's 30. Yeah. What is?
I think it's 30.
Okay.
30 points is when they.
So we'll play running time here. Tigers on the pressure in the sack.
Yeah, Duty.
Kyle Duty. Dunning couldn't escape that one. Duty got him in the takedown. The wrestling takedown.
Cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza and
Going to see
Farmingdale.
Duty coming from his nose guard position. Quick as a
sandwiches
like
made
a
on fresh
tiger
baked
quickness
bread,
in there. Watch him right here.
nachos,
Going
or
to come off his
salads made
man,
to order.
slice and dice
Don't
his
forget the
way
Whoopie
through,
fries. We pride ourselves on fast,
and
friendly.
show up at the quarterback.
Tigers have always had some pretty quick nose guards.
We sure had some great ones over the years. Mount Blue's got some kids in the game as well.
Yep.
Cusino with the carry again. It's been the bulk of the ball carrying tonight.
Number 40, Kyle Duty, and number 2, Logan Crowley on the stop for the Tigers. Brings up a 3rd down and 16.
So Logan Crowley's had a good game coming off. He's got a replacement there. We tick down to about the 3-minute mark. Well, the Tigers are going to come out victorious here tonight. And this was a game that the prognosticators wondered about. Both teams in similar situations, but the Tigers really a dominant effort here tonight off the left side.
Yeah, really a good bounce back game from last week.
Exactly. Well, everybody treats preseason differently.
Yeah.
And if you don't really prep for a team, they can surprise you.
Yep.
I don't think the Tigers were really ready to play last week against Winthrop in that exhibition game. You can't come out flat in a football game.
Yeah.
And Winthrop's always a good program.
Well, and you don't know a lot about them because they're a different class, so you don't see them. A lot of times, coaches don't want to show everything in those exhibitions because, the counters start the week after. So
right. Dunning rolls. He's got a man in the flat. Drops it off to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe down over the 40-yard line, knocked out of bounds.
Alex Radcliffe, number 45 on the carry.
So I want to apologize to the referee, Dennis Dakin. He did have the mic up, and I never got confirmation that he did. So Dennis. Yeah, Chris told Nate. Nate forgot to tell me. So if that's the only thing that went goofy for us tonight, we're in pretty good shape. Actually, we've had a pretty good broadcast here tonight. Proud of this effort here by our team. And I know the Gardiner Tiger coaches are going to be proud of their effort as well. Little stay pass to the outside. Pass incomplete.
It looked like it hit off his shoulder pad. And
so we're playing stop time. It's I think it's 35 points.
Is it 35?
35, so we're playing stop time. Didn't expect to be talking about that situation at all tonight.
I think the thing that impressed me the most with the Tigers tonight, Coach, is their secondary.
Yes, ball hawks. Yeah, and tackled well tonight, didn't they? Penning wants to throw, rolls out. Pressure comes down the sideline, out of bounds, incomplete. So we'll be giving out our Caps of Pizza Player of the Game. To the offensive player of the game, boy, we've got a lot to choose from.
Yeah, that's a good
Northeast Nutrition and Energy Defense Player of the Game. New ball carrier here is Golkowski. Left side, Golkowski. Steps out of bounds inside the 10.
Good speed to the outside there. Once you get there around the corner, he's quick.
Surely is.
It looks like both teams have enough for a good JV game on Monday.
Yeah, and that'll be important for the kids that have worked so hard during preseason. The young kids will be able to play a JV game. Should be the final play of the game. Comes off right side. And in for the touchdown is Ratcliffe. Alex Ratcliffe. That'll make it 37-12, and I'm sure they'll go for 2 here. Unless they want to practice an extra point.
Yeah, they just threw the block in, so I think they are going to kick. It looks like the Tigers got out of this pretty healthy, too, which is good.
Yeah, we've got a bucket full of activity going on. Tigers run guys off the field.
Now they're all coming off.
They might have called timeout. Either that or they're not going to run defense on this extra point. There was a Patriots game years and years ago that John Smith was the kick for the Patriots. And it used to be at the end of the game, if you scored a touchdown to win the game, you still kick the extra point. They don't do that anymore, but they did it. And it was against the Jets, and the Jets left the field. So the Patriots snapped the ball, and John Smith ran it in for the 2-point conversion. There's the kick, and it's no good. So it'll end 37-12. Will be your final. And the Tigers will give head coach Patrick Munzing an early birthday present, as Patrick's 43rd birthday is tomorrow.
Those are
Patrick
nice.
was born, this is how I remember. Patrick was born just before the first game of the 1980 season.
Yeah.
Andy was born just as preseason baseball was starting in 1982.
You think us coaches would figure that out? I had 2 born in during football season and 1 during pitchers and catchers for baseball.
So Tigers getting the receiving team out there, and they're probably trying to put together a JV unit and telling them, okay, just get on the ball. course, anything that happens is not going to be a problem here, whatever happens.
Yeah.
But it might be a good time to practice the hands team if you put the hands team out there.
I think they're short one, but...
And they'll kick it deep, and the Tigers should take a knee, and they do. Very smartly done by the Tigers. And that will end it. So the Gardiner Tigers, the early birthday present for Coach Munzing. He'll turn 43 tomorrow. They give him a 37-12 victory tonight. Congratulations to the Gardiner Tigers. Congratulations to the coaching staff who worked so hard during preseason and off-season, Jimmy. You know, you put all your heart and soul into this, and Mount Blue's going to be okay. Coach Friedman put things together for them, and
they're young.
We hope their young quarterback Fitch is going to be okay. But Dunning came in, did a pretty good job for them, and they'll continue to put the pieces back together here for Mount Blue, and they'll be on their way to a couple of victories, I'm sure, this season. But a really good way for the Gardiner Tigers to start out here, a convincing 37-12 victory over the Mount Blue Cougars. So we'll take a quick break. We'll hear from our post-game sponsors of our players of the game, and we'll come back and we'll make those awards when we come back to Hope Field after this.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
And we're back here. I want to name our outstanding offensive player of the game. He of the 2 touchdown catches. Almost similar plays, Jim Palmer, as the Tigers came to that early, and they came to it really to put the game away. Both of those about 25 yards. First one, 25 yards. The second one, a 23-yard touchdown catch to Zach Christian. He had several other catches during the course of the game as Tigers spread the ball around very well. But Zach, number 88, is the Capsa's Pizza offensive player of the game. And on the defensive side, boy, there could have been a lot of guys that could have got that one. But one of the guys leading the charge out there, playing a terrific game, is Evan Mishu, the senior captain. Evan really stepped up, had a good two-way game, and he was laying some licks out there from his line early on that set the tone, had the big interception there that the Tigers converted into a touchdown as well. So Evan will get our Northeast Nutrition player of the game. The 2 captains for the Gardiner Tigers, two of the several captains stepped up. Chase Burgess also a terrific game as well at quarterback. 2 touchdowns through the air and 2 rushing for Chase. Went out with some cramps late in the game, but he'll be okay. So what do you take out of this game, Jimmy, for the Gardiner Tigers?
Well, this, like I mentioned earlier, secondary was really impressive. They got some skilled players back there, and then the 2 receivers they have, teams are going to have to really work hard to stop both of them. And they've got a good balanced attack that, I think they got things going in the right direction.
Well, both quarterbacks showed good poise under pressure, delivered the ball on time, and, it was a good all-around game for the Gardiner Tigers. Special teams were excellent. We want to mention that Asher Nagy was perfect, 5 for 5 on his extra points. The punt game was good. A couple of punts pinned them deep, and one was ended up being a fake and for a first down. So the punt game, the specialty teams were good for the Gardiner Tigers. So that's going to wrap it up here, our first production of the year. Glad you could join us here on Munsing Media Sports. And congratulations to the Gardiner Tigers as they start the season with a convincing victory here at Hoke Field. Want to wish everybody a great Labor Day weekend. Looks like we're going to get some outstanding weather. We hope you enjoy yourself. And as we said, check in next week. We'll let you know if we get confirmation that we're able to do that game up at Messalonski. So until then, for all our crew here on Munsing Media, we'll see you later. Next week, we hope. Check in and you'll know. So long, everybody.